Okay. Okay, we are live. Are we live? We are live. Okay. Hi guys. Hello guys and welcome to my live stream. For those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Lauren Hazel. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this live stream. So, I'm just going to get right into it. I'm just going to just jump in and talk. We're just going to talk about everything that's happening right now and everything that's going on with the protesting, everything that's happening for George Floyd. Times are tough as it is. We thought dealing with the coronavirus, we had the coronavirus, and then we have this situation with racism and protesting and how much hurt we're going through right now. And some people want to debate and say, coronavirus was planned, or it was, it was someone started it. Some people want to debate about that. We'll never really know, and I never think we'll really have the true answer, what is right. We'll never get a yes or a no. But however, the situation with George Floyd, we know that didn't have to happen. That did not have to happen. And because these individuals, these police officers, these cops that are supposed to keep people safe, because of this skin color, George Floyd, he's gone. His life has been ended because of racism. So that's what's really hard about this, is it could have been prevented. Coronavirus, we don't know. It's unknown. But this situation with George Floyd, that could have been ended. Or not ended, that didn't have to happen. It didn't have to happen. And it's really hard for me every time I turn on the news. I'm an empath. Like, I feel people's pain, and I cry so many times when I turn on the news. Like, I just start crying because of what I see. And every day it's like I'm in fear of what am I going to see tomorrow? Like, what's going to happen tomorrow? How many more? I mean, it was like 1 week. We had 3 racial, horrible situations with a woman in a park on her phone calling an African American man's coming after me. Like, this is all happening in 1 week. And every day, like that whole last week, I'm waking up and I'm like, what's next? And I'm just seeing everything and crying. And it's just so hard, and it's so painful what's going on. And I can't go out and riot where I'm at, and I'm not the type to really do that. I would be afraid to be in crowds with the coronavirus going on. I fear for my safety just being out in large crowds, that people are vandalizing places. I don't want to do that. But I think that just coming on and speaking, that is another way to help. That is another way to voice your opinion, and safe in your home. I have things written down that I want to talk about. It's so upsetting. I don't even know where to start half the time. So where should we even start? I think, my question is why? I don't understand why racism started. I don't understand why we care so much about what someone's skin color is. Why do we really care? I don't understand it. I understand what it's so hard to put into words without offending people, but it just, I don't, why did it start one day? When did this start? Why are people so offended by people's skin color? Why does anyone care? This has been happening for hundreds of years, but I'm thinking, I have written down in the 60s, and I'm thinking about the movie Hidden Figures, and that movie was really good. That movie was fantastic. But I'm just sitting there, and I was born in the late 80s. I'm in my 30s. I wasn't here in the 60s, but I saw what happened, and I saw how people were treated, certain individuals, because of their skin color. I mean, in the movie they're showing how like black women had to go to another building in the movie. They had to run to another building to use the washroom or use the fountain. Like what how barbaric is that? How disgusting was that? That you're labeling water fountains or you have to sit at the back of the bus because you're black and white people sit at the front. Who the hell started this bullshit? I'm sorry, I'm going to swear. I'm a woman of class, but I'm going to swear today because I'm angry. I'm angry. I always thought that, you know, and I think if I was here in the 60s, I don't know if I would have stood up and said something because I probably would have been afraid, you know, especially back in the 60s, women didn't really have that much of a voice. And that's a different subject altogether. That's a different video we can talk about. But I think I would have been offended even in the 60s, even though it was so normal seeing black people drinking from here and white people drinking from here and totally treated differently because the skin color. You know, it's just so sad to me. Nobody's different. Like we're just because we have different skin color, why we're not different. We're not different. We're still a person. We might sound different. We might talk a bit different. We might say different slang words, but we're still people. We're still humans. And it just makes me so angry, like watching those movies and seeing this in a film. And you know, I have to say, as a Caucasian woman, like I'm embarrassed by what my ancestors did. Like I'm really embarrassed by how we treated black people. Like it's sick. It's so disgusting to me, like how, and I know it was the norm, but it's just the 60s wasn't even that long ago. When you think about it, it wasn't even that long ago. So it's showing that we are making progress, but it's still not enough. I mean, when someone's life is taken because it's obvious because of his skin color, it's so sad. You know, he had a 6-year-old daughter, George Floyd, and I know he has an older son, and it's so heartbreaking. Like I'm like gonna get teary-eyed. It breaks my heart. And oh, it's so hard. It's really sad what's happening. And man, I don't want to cry. It's just like I don't know like how to change things. I just know that speaking and talking about it, it's probably the only it's like the only way to help, right? Like it's the one thing that I can do is help people. And like I want to also talk about something else that I've noticed a lot. Not that this is really important, but I think when I go into a drugstore and I find like I'll go in and try and find something, you know, a BB cream or foundation for my skin color, and I have no problem. Why is that? It's because I'm white. It's because I'm Caucasian. I have no problem finding something that suits my skin color. But you know, it makes me so angry. And I've seen it for so many years. I've noticed that where are the darker skin shades? Like like not only does white women want to have foundation and BB cream, I don't like why do you have 4 shades? And it's not just one brand. It's like all of the brands. Anytime like if a woman that's of black color wants to wear makeup, it's like she has to get it special and go like on a website and find it. And I just think what is that? Like what is that? And it bothers me. Like I'm this, you know, I'm the race. I can go in there no problem. Go to the drugstore and find it. And if that's wrong, it's just little things I notice all the time, and I'm always have my eyes open and I notice it, right? Like I notice it. I think that needs to change too, because you know, 4 foundations and a bunch of women are supposed to come in and what try and mix them together. You know, if it's light and someone's 10 shades darker than me, how's she gonna or he going to find their shade? Like that, it's just little things like that need to change. I just it blows my mind, and it makes me really sad for like friends of mine that are darker skin colors. They you know, they can't, like I can try and recommend a product to them, but oh Lauren, I can't because they don't have my skin they don't have my skin tone. They don't have my shade. Like what I don't, it's just that's mind blowing to me how we're still how like things really need to change. I really hope that all this is going to change and we're going to really see like a big bang and people's eyes are going to start opening and brands are going to start seeing that we want more equality. Like we want to see everyone. You know what I mean? Like I want to see everyone. So I want to talk about this movie that I saw. It came out Valentine's Day, and it's right here. It's called The Photograph, and it is an it is all African American cast. It's all black. Everyone, all the main character, everyone's black in this movie. And you know, this came out Valentine's Day, and this is way before this all started happening, and the riots and everything. And I was so excited for this movie because Valentine's Day, like this is love. This is the season of love. And what do we normally see? We always see movies with people that look like me and what just white and whiter. That's all we see every time, every Valentine's Day or Christmas movie. Like we're starting to change. Like Valentine's Day is a big one where people go out. They go out with their significant other and they are, you know, they're going to the movies. And finally, I get to see a couple that it's a different race. I want to see this. I want to see this. And I think that this movie is really important because this movie is about love. And this movie, it's black love. It's black people in love. And I want to see that. And I was so excited for this movie. I was trying to help promote it. I was putting the music. I don't see my face. Okay, here we go. Back. So Valentine's Day, I was like promoting on my Instagram, the music. I'm still crying a bit. The trailer. I'm like, go see this. I was trying to do whatever I could just to be like, people go see this movie. And unfortunately, I was really sick during Valentine's Day. I was single. I still am. And I was going to go and see it by myself on Valentine's Day, making a point that I'm seeing this movie alone. And it's a cast of all black people. I want to see this. I was so excited. And like that's like one step of change to put up like this type of movie for Valentine's Day. So I wasn't able to see it during, you know, in February, Valentine's Day, but I ordered it on Amazon and I watched it last night and I thought, wow, that was a really good movie. It was just black people in love, you know, because when they promoted this movie, they were talking about how it's just a movie of love. It's not drama. It's not like a comedy, because what do we normally see with like all black cast? We normally see like, you know, The Barber Shop, which is great. It's great. That's a great movie. It's funny, but it's always a comedy, or I find it's people that are slaves in a movie and they're usually not the main characters, or it's like a movie in distress, like something distress. But no, this movie was just love. Like it was two people that are in love. It was, you know, it had a good storyline. It was like a deep storyline and it was really good, but it was two people in love. It was great. And the point I'm trying to make is it's little steps that we can do to change, to start seeing change, is supporting these movies. And that's what I was doing. I was trying my best to just throw it out to the universe, like go see this, guys. Like, let's see other races. It's not just about the black community. It's also about like Spanish, you know, like ABC, the network ABC. I love that. That's like my channel that I watch. But they're all recently, like the past 2 summers, it's been all about Spanish families and like Latinos. I want to see those people. I love Spanish people. I love all races. Like I'm like a lover of people, and I love learning and hearing accents, and I want to know about your religion. I'm Christian, but tell me about Muslim. I'm here. I don't care. Just tell me. Like I'm gonna sit here and listen. I'm not judging you, because who the hell am I to judge anybody? Nobody is better than anybody. Nobody. I don't care if you have no money or if you have a ton of money. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're black. Nobody's better. Nobody. We are all the same. We just look a little different and we sound a little different, but we still are humans. Humans are humans. We're all the same. And I was so excited for these shows. So they had Grand Hotel last summer. They canceled it. I was heartbroken, but it was all Spanish people. And it was Miami, Florida. And like Florida's like my love. Like that's my place. That's my happy place. That's my home away from home. And I was so excited just to see all Spanish people. All of them were talking Latino people, like just talking, and they would speak English. Sometimes they would speak Spanish, and they'd have the subtitles, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved seeing this. It was so exciting to see this. And then this year we had Beauty and the Baker, and I love that it was Miami, Florida, you know, again, Spanish family, and it was so well done. And I was just so happy to see just different race, different people, different accents, different everything. Like I'm so tired of seeing everyone that always looks like me. I'm tired of it. You know what I mean? Like I understand how other people feel. Like I'm sick of seeing the same thing over and over again. Like it's time. And the same can be spun for like certain body types. You know, it's things are changing for other situations. Like as a curvy woman, I'm starting to see women that look like me more. You know, it's exciting. Things are happening slowly. We're slowly getting there. But as much as this writing is scary, I just have that feeling like slowly it's coming. It's happening. We just got to keep fighting for it. Got to talking about it. We got to do what we can. Open your computer, go live on YouTube. You can and just speak your mind and try and be positive and kind to people. Just do it. Just try and be nice to people. We're slowly getting there. I think another thing that I was hearing today, and similar to what I was talking about the movie, is support Black TV, support Spanish, support Lebanese, support my my Arabic, my Egyptian people, like support everyone all over the world. Like they're, I put it on Instagram and talk about those shows, watch those TV shows, listen to those podcasts that are from Black community, listen to them. Learn from them. Like you can learn a lot from everyone. Or if you're Black, listen to the white community. Like we need to all come together. It's got to be like this. We can't be separate. We got to come together. And again, ABC, we have Blackish, which is all Black family. That's doing well. That shows well. They have spinoffs. They have Grownish, and then I think they're doing another spinoff. And I love that show. Like I think that show is fantastic, and it's all Black cast. I think it's so good. And like, congratulations, ABC. Like you're doing well. Parent company is Disney. Like you're doing something. We're seeing it, and I'm happy about that. And then we had Fresh Off the Boat, where as I think it's Asians. I believe they are Asians. The show's not on anymore, but it was on for a while. Like they decided to end it. It wasn't canceled. It did really well, and I like that. I love that these shows of different races are doing really well, and it's change. It's coming. It's happening, and it's still upsetting. It's still hard. Again, I'm coming on here tearing up. I knew I was going to, but you don't have to be extremely sensitive like me to feel like people's pain. Like you can just see it, and it's so hard. It's a hard subject, but we just got to keep talking, and we got to keep pushing for it, and just social media anyways, like do something with it. Like I try and post something that's going to help people. If it's a positive quote, if it's talking about this fantastic, beautiful movie, like I will try and post something that's worthwhile. Like I try and come on YouTube and give you value, and more people need to do that. Like TikTok's great, but let's not just do the same dance video over and over again that we see. Let's talk. Let's get on TikTok and talk. Let's show things. Like let's show a Black and white person coming together, talking about how we're all similar. Like let's just get together and speak and voice our opinions. It's just, yeah, it's hard. I want to say so much, but I don't even I can't even get the words out of my mouth. But it's nice. Like there's some positive things we're seeing with the rioting. There's, you know, people hugging, cops coming and kneeling down. I know I was watching something on the TV 2 nights ago, I believe, and it was like, I believe it was called American in Pain, and it was, I'm thinking I'm having this story. I think this story is correct of how I'm going to explain it. This white couple, a man and woman, they were going to riot, and I think I was told that they were getting shot at because they were white. The black people were like, "Why are you here?" I think I'm correct when I'm saying this. I'm not 100% sure. I was listening. I'm talking to someone on Instagram. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. But what my facts are that are straight, I'm black male was leaning down. Cops were in front of him, and he's kneeling down, and everyone's scared, like, what's going to happen? Are they going to shoot at this man that's kneeling and saying, like, you know, like, let's come together? The white man that people were saying you shouldn't be protesting, he comes out of the crowd because everyone's crowded behind the black man kneeling down looking at the cops. The white man comes out and stands in front of him, puts his hands up and says, like, I'm here, you know, like, I'm here in front of him. And I remember him saying that I didn't feel scared that they were going to shoot at me because I was white, because I am white. You know, that's powerful. And I understand what he's saying, you know, like, yeah, I probably would feel the same thing as a Caucasian white woman. I would be like, yeah, the cops won't shoot at me. But a black person, I don't know. I don't know if they'll shoot at me. But that was a really powerful moment when he came in front and said, like, we're all one. Like, let's just be one. And that was really good. I was shocked. Like, I was watching it and my jaw just dropped. I thought it was a beautiful moment. It was so nice. And it's just little steps. It's little steps that are going to get us there. And oh my God, I am such a lush. Like, it's insane. It's coming. It's happening. We're slowly getting there. But I think to end this live, I just want to say, guys, please do your part. You're on social media, do something, post something positive, post, instead of yourself in a bikini, post something to help someone, a positive quote. Just get out there, do your part. I'm not rioting, but I'm making this video. I'm speaking my words, and I'm saying that I'm here for everyone. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what religion you are. And I don't care in a disrespectful way. I'm just saying, I see you. I see that you're white. I see that you're black. I see that you speak Spanish. I see that you speak Arabic. I want to learn. I want to hear you. I want to see you. I am a person, I talk to so many people in a day online, and I don't care. Like, I will talk to you. And I love it. I love seeing all different people, because that's what we're made to be different, to have this world exciting and learn from each other, not to hate on each other and put people and separate people. That's not why we're here. Like, this is silly. Thank God that stopped. Thank God we're not labeling where certain individuals can drink. Thank God that has stopped. And that's exciting to see. You know, we have made improvements, but people need to not fear for their lives because of a certain color. They should be able to approach a cop and feel safe. They should be able to go anywhere and feel safe. You know, it's just, this is 2020, guys. We shouldn't have people fearing for their lives, and then other people thinking, well, I'm okay. Like, I'm in the majority that's accepted. Like, no, we're all together here. Everyone should walk in and feel safe, and everyone should have the right to say what they feel and not worry about if someone's going to attack them or anything. Like, we need to be more accepting. And yeah. We gotta be more kind to people. We gotta just support. Another point I just I missed. I believe this woman was in the White House. I don't know if she was in the White House, but she was talking about, this was like way before the coronavirus. This is probably like, I don't know, January. And I remember seeing this woman, and she was African American. She was black, and she's like, I don't want to straighten my hair, like beautiful curly hair naturally. And she was talking about how she doesn't want to straighten her hair. She wants to wear her natural hair. She doesn't want to wear a weave. She doesn't want to straighten it and, hurt, damage her hair. And it's on the news, and everyone's like praising her. And I'm like, wow, that's so fantastic. Good for her. Good for her. Like, embrace that. Embrace your hair. It's gorgeous. I wish my hair, like, I wish I had that beautiful curl on that full hair. It's gorgeous. But I just thought to myself, why does she have to announce this? It's not her fault. I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm saying that she should just be doing it. Like, I either straighten my hair or I wear it curly. I don't, but maybe because of my race, it's not like you have to praise yourself or praise other people that you're wearing your natural hair. You should just be wearing your hair how you want. If you're African American, if you're black, you shouldn't have to straighten your hair. You shouldn't have to be told how to wear your hair. That's your hair. That's your hair. You go and wear it how your hair is naturally. If you want to straighten it, that's fine. But we shouldn't have to announce that I'm going to straighten my hair and let my natural hair show through. It should just be accepted. It should just be accepted. We should just, that's how her hair is. That's another one that, oh, excuse me. That's another one that I just think that was a beautiful story, but it makes your head, you kind of go, well, she should just be living her life how she wants, styling her hair how she wants. It's kind of silly sometimes. It's kind of silly what we see, but at least we're seeing it's another step to change, right? Yes, I think I'm gonna leave it. I think I'm gonna leave it here. Yeah, my heart's like hurting. I'm kind of at a loss for words. I just feel like I'm like sunk in my chair, and I'm sad for people, and I just don't want to keep crying. I think I'm gonna leave it there, and I think all I can say is, oh, this is hard when I can't edit it. I can't edit a live. I can stop crying and then come back on camera. You can't do that in a live. So I just want to encourage people to, if you don't want to go on a riot, you don't have to. Get out there, make something online, talk about online, put a sign in your window. Support, show you're supporting, talk to people, or just have a conversation with people, and when people are being cruel and saying something against a race, I mean, I'm the type, I'll be like, that's not really nice to say. I've said it before with people. I'm like, that's not really fair to say that. That's not very kind. I disagree with you. I see what you're saying, but you're disrespecting a race. Stand up for other people. Stand up for when you hear something that's cruel. Stand up. I know sometimes we're scared of what the repercussion will be, but when people stand up for others, it does help. It does make a change, and that's why I do it. When someone's saying something that is cruel against somebody else, I will say, I don't think that's really fair. There's always a way to put it and act like an adult and say it in a mature way, but stand up for other people. Let us help you. Let me help you. Let me say, I'm here for you, So it's happening. It's coming. Things are going to get better. It's going to happen. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's coming. So just deep breath. I want to thank you guys so much for watching me. I'm sorry that I'm crying, but it's real emotion, and that's why I wanted to do it live. So please be kind to other people. Please help other people. And, just give a helping hand. Go online, make make that TikTok worth your while. Make that Instagram post worth your while. Say something positive. Help people. You're online anyways. Most of you are at home. You might as well do something positive. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay positive. Stay kind to other people. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Yes. I love you guys.